Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to ESC Unfiltered, and today we have a subscriber's request that came up to tell us about a Pentatonix song, cover song that they did. Somebody that you used to know. Carlos, have you ever heard this song?
Yes. I know the original song, but I think it's called Gotye. I don't know how to say the name. And I also know where I first heard the song, and you can laugh if you want. I heard this song on Glee first. So, yes. All them years ago.
Nah.
But that's the first time I've heard that song. And that song has always been goated. It's still on my playlist, the Glee version, so.
Okay. Well, listen, like, I'm also a Glee fan, you know what I'm saying? I heard it also on Glee. Now I'm familiar with the song from Glee as well. So I'm kind of excited because, like, I never knew that they did the cover song to that song. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. Like,
Right.
thank you. Shout out to the subscriber who made the recommendation. And without no further ado, let's get to it.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're going. This is happening.
Wow, they're young.
They look like kids.
Now and then I think of when we were together, like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me. We felt so lonely in your company, but that was love and it's an ache I still remember. So rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
All right. So, what do you think so far, Eddie?
What do I think so far?
Yeah.
I think they're in a better a better contender than the Glee version. I'm liking the way it's starting. It's starting off so far.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to compare them because I don't like comparing them. But I do like it. It is different. I mean, I feel like the Glee version was more true to the actual song, and this is more of obviously it's always going to be different anytime they cover a song because it's acapella, right? So that's what makes it a lot different. I like it. Avi, right? That's his name.
Mm-hmm.
He had long hair in the last video. They all look super young. They look like almost like early 20s type range.
They look like 18, 19, 20, 21.
I mean, I don't know how old they are, but yeah, that's exactly how old they look. I didn't realize that he didn't beatbox. I hear him like doing go boom 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 boom. I don't know if that's what a called beatbox or is it he's just making an instrument sound.
He also is the bass, the tenor.
Okay.
He could get that voice real deep. Get you that bass tone when you need it.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that took me a little by surprise. I like the beatbox guy. I don't know. I keep forgetting his name, but because I know Mitch, Avi. That's it.
Wow, you know more names than me.
All right, they're right on the screen. I can't even remember the female's name. I keep forgetting it. It starts with an M. That's all I know. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I like it so far. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
see, he's doing it. Yeah.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over. That had me believing it was always something that I'd done. But I don't wanna live that way. Reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
To know that I used to know, to know that I used to know, to know that I used to know, that I used to know.
I like that right there.
Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, no, I think, like I said, I think I like this version better than the Glee version because, like you said, the Glee was more traditional. There was more because they had instruments, so they kept it like the way the song is. You know what I'm saying? I like this one because one, the beat is different. They did their own freestyle beatbox, a different beat, but they played to the same melody.
They played to the same exactly. They played to the same melody. Yeah, yeah.
And they gave it a little flair. You know what I'm saying? Like with the chorus part. They all sang together and then they all dropped.
Yeah,
and she took the lead.
That's what was very different about the song. So yeah, so they did that both times. Yes, that's exactly what picked up the beatboxing as well. When he kept going like that, does that make is he doing that for just for a video or is he?
He's doing that to make the. It made a sound every time he flicked.
Yeah, he did. I just didn't know if it was like part of the video or is that he had to do that to make the sound. It's a very interesting the way their take on big hits, like these are big pop hits, obviously. Their take on them is interesting because they don't use any instruments. So the way they have to come up with the melody and all that stuff, they have to use their voices and their tones and stuff like that. Because you could see the singers were doing the backup stuff, like the the backup vocals to when they were actually singing. So they were singing like really far behind. It's very, very interesting, and I know that's a lot of work the way they put the song together. Even though it's a cover, but it's to put their flair on it. That has to take a lot of work. Just like everybody has to know exactly when to do everything. So yeah, I do. Right, I like this. I like the song as well. I want to say which one I like better. I mean, but I do like them both. I'll be honest though, I did not like the original song because I remember hearing it. Yeah, I did not. I didn't really care for the original one, and I do like the Glee one a lot because I think Darren Criss is a phenomenal singer. But to that point, I mean, this was an excellent song as well. And I can't find some of these songs on iTunes for some reason. Hallelujah I was able to find. But I guess the 90s melody I couldn't find. So is it because they're covers that I can't find some of them? Or maybe I'm looking them up wrong?
I don't know.
You don't use iTunes, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't use Apple Music. I use
That's what it's called, yeah.
The free apps, Musi. Like my last one was Musi. That's how I had it. I gotta find another one for now because since I upgraded because the phone died. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I was able to find it over the YouTube. Anybody you have your YouTube, you can save it on there.
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. I don't use YouTube at all, even though we have it. So anyway, yeah, I enjoy this song a lot. So we keep the suggestions coming. There's been a ton of them. Thanks for all the new subscribers from you guys. I know you guys have a fandom name, which I kind of picked up on, but I didn't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if I read it right, so I'm not going to try to say it. But I will make an attempt maybe the next video to say something. Hope everybody stood warm from this crazy weather if you guys were in the Midwest or out east. And we'll see you guys on the next one. We're out of here. Peace.
Okay, let's go.
Peace.